Hello, I'm Bill Ager for The Digital Cook, and today we're going to have an interesting meal. What that meal is going to be beer bratwurst, and it's going to be served with grilled Brussels sprouts, grilled potatoes, and grilled bell mushrooms. So we're going to grill all these things, but we have to do some prep work to make the timing work out so everything comes off the grill at exactly the same time. So what we do is we're going to be boiling some things and getting them blanched and ready to put on the grill. I'm going to blanch the red potatoes for about 10 minutes in boiling salt water. I'm going to blanch the Brussels sprouts for about 5 minutes in boiling salt water. Take them off, slice them up, and then we'll be ready to grill. So the first step is to put everything into the boiling water. Now, I recommend putting a fair amount of salt into the water. Sea salt will be preferable, but that's going to help both with the flavoring and getting them ready. The Brussels sprouts have come out of the boiling salted water after 5 minutes. I put them under cold water because you want to stop the cooking process fairly quickly, and they're going to cook again some more on the grill. So now what I'm going to do is cut all of these Brussels sprouts in half. Okay? You'll need to cut them in half or they will not grill very well. They're already fairly soft, and the grill will make them nice and charbroiled. I will show you that one of the next tricks to doing this, which is going to be to put on a nice seasoning and sauce. We're going to put in some extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to be using the combination of salt, pepper, and a little bit of paprika. Give it a little bit of spice, okay? So I'm going to put all of my Brussels sprouts in there. That's telling me that my red potatoes are done. So I'm going to go over and turn off the red potatoes. Okay? And the buzzer as well. Now that I've got those ingredients in, I'm going to put in some generous amount of salt, black pepper, and a little bit of paprika for extra zing. Okay. Now what you want to do is, with a spoon, you're going to want to mix those up, and especially get the Brussels sprouts coated with the olive oil. That's going to be a key part of the grilling process. Obviously, these have been pre-washed. And I think the combination of starch and vegetables and bratwurst is going to be absolutely fantastic. Okay. Our red potatoes are now fully blanched and ready to be sliced. I gave them actually a little bit more than 10 minutes. I moved it on to 15 minutes. It really depends upon your altitude and how soft you want them. You don't want them so soft that they fall apart on the grill. So you want them a little bit firm. And we're going to slice them fairly thin. So what we're going to do is make little thin slices that will grill just perfectly on the grill. Now you could also be creative here. You could do little chunks. I like slices because they're going to be cooking a little bit more evenly. I have this amazing grill device here. It's basically a pan that's got little holes in it, and that's going to help the grill. It's also going to make sure that I don't lose things into the grill. A lot of these Brussels sprouts are small enough that they would go right through the grill slots. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of olive oil in a spray can and spray that in advance, okay? That's going to help me make sure that nothing sticks to my pan as I'm grilling. Now, put the grill in here, and we start to have a lot of fun by simply taking our ingredients and putting them directly onto the grill. Whoa, they love that olive oil, don't they? Nice. That makes for a good video. You getting that? Focus? I'm going to cover that up And I'm going to let that grill for a total of 10 minutes. But during that 10 minutes, I'm going to be stirring things up and moving things around so we get grilled on all sides. The bratwurst will take about 7 minutes. So I'm going to give the potatoes and the Brussels sprouts maybe about 4 or 5 minutes before I put on the bratwurst, okay? We now have added the bratwurst to the grilling combination, and these are going to be beautiful. They've been on for just a couple of minutes now, and everything is coming together nicely. The great thing about this meal is there's really not a lot of prep, and people absolutely love it. It's a great grilling thing that's a little bit different than a hamburger or a hot dog. Great, everything's come off the grill, and I've simply put the base of the potatoes, the mushrooms, and the Brussels sprouts underneath these beautiful bratwursts and plated them all together. Now, obviously, this is a serving that's bigger than one person eats unless you're really hungry. So you can divvy this up and portion it out to, in this case, probably 4 people easily.